It's for you.
喏，魔鬼怪快地走，有魔鬼怪快地走，有魔鬼怪快地走。
Welcome back to a new series, ladies and gents, where I basically get to talk about shows I fucking loved. This week, it's the Jackie Chan Adventures, a show criminally underrated and forgotten about. So whether you're here to relive the nostalgia like me, or find a new kids cartoon to watch at the age of 20, which is perfectly acceptable by the way, you fucking rock, my friend, sit back and listen to the 3 reasons why I think this show is a fucking masterpiece.
I will put up with a lot, Shendu, but I draw the line at wearing a dress.
This is a sorcerer's robe.
Shendu dead.
Pretty dress.
Very becoming.
I would lead you into the story here, but there's no lead into the show anyway, so fuck it. Within the first few episodes, boom, you got Section 13, a secret spy organization hiring the archaeologist Jackie Chan to find 12 talismans based on the Chinese zodiac that give you fucking superpowers before an international crime syndicate called the Dark Hand managed to use them to resurrect fucking Puff the Magic Dragon. Like, what the hell? When I was a kid watching this, I was rock hard, dude. I thought it was tripping balls, it was so crazy. And yeah, sure, that basically encompasses the first season, where you basically follow Jackie, his niece Jade, and his uncle around the world on various adventures to find the talismans, fighting goofy, evil henchmen like this half-man, half-doner kebab, Frankenbitch, this Flygon cosplayer, and this sex offender every episode, which you might think makes it as dry as Martha Stewart's Kuta, but no, because this is Jackie fucking Chan, baby. He don't know the meaning of boring. Because the real beauty of the story is every season there's a new group of antiques or otherworldly items that Jackie has to find and prevent from causing chaos, and the story refreshes itself. See, I'm personally a massive fan of finding lost treasures that are scattered across the world but connected in some way, and would love to have seen more of Jackie and the gang following clues to find each talisman, but I appreciate not everyone is a fucking #1 loser, and this would have made the first season about 30 episodes long. So instead we get a new story every season, like in season 2 with 7 demon sorcerers getting resurrected, each with their own elemental magic, or in season 4 with 10 Japanese warlord masks, each controlling their own shadow army. Let me tell you, there is fucking nothing better than seeing a souped up old man packing a super speed talisman going up against a wind guard with an enchanted fan. I mean, come on, you can't make this shit up. Yeah, the 5th season was kinda shit, but that's because of this guy, and we don't talk about this little bitch lizard, okay? I get hard for this kind of stuff. Firstly, because it leads to new characters and powers being introduced, which is always interesting, just to see the dynamic of how they fit in the existing world. But also because it builds the world and lore rapidly, which is severely lacking in most kids' TV shows. And along the way, what keeps you sticking around to see the story are the amazing action sequences.
One more thing.
Have you ever seen a Jackie Chan action sequence? Of course you fucking have, and if you haven't, stop watching this video and go watch some, you uncultured piece of shit. His action sequences are so innovative and fresh, they keep me entertained no matter how many times I see them. Like this scene from Shanghai Nights, it wasn't just the lightning fast ass whooping that made this stuff so good, but the ingenuity and uniqueness of the scenes in a world where most action sequences are just big men slamming their big fucking meat hammers into one another in a cut, reverse cut, fake ass looking punch up. This guy was using a motherfucking bucket and a pool cue to wow and entertain his audiences, making long set piece action sequences light and fun while still showcasing stunts and martial arts. I maybe want to just grab my PP and just start jacking it. And you know the best part? Violence in his movies never come from a place of glorified rage or violence for the sake of violence. The underlying message is always one of self-defense, that the martial arts should only be used as a last resort and never to seriously harm others, which made the fights all the more light-hearted, but also carried a serious message. Okay, enough jizzing over real-life Jackie. Time to jizz over cartoon Jackie. See, the cartoon carries that same fresh feeling in its action sequences, and being a cartoon offers a lot more freedom, meaning we have super entertaining, Jackie-like fights, but without any of the real-world physics stopping him from doing whatever the fuck he wants. And then on top of that, you add in the magic of the world, like the talisman powers, the Shadow Khan, and Uncle's chi spells, and you have some awesome and memorable fights that will make the whole family wet. Like, there's a whole fight in the first season using the monkey talisman, which can turn anyone into an animal of the user's choosing. And suddenly you've got Kangaroo Jackie fighting a rat and a fucking elephant, with people changing species left, right and center depending on which side has the talisman at the moment. And it's crazy entertaining. It keeps you coming back every episode to see what's next, without losing that core message that violence should only be used when absolutely necessary. And of course, you also keep coming back for the characters, because these guys are goddamn legends.
One more thing.
See, Jackie? Total control. They do what I tell them, and I only tell them to do good. So, can I keep them?
No, Jade.
Oh, why not?
Because you're turning blue.
Blue's my favorite color. Besides, we gave Toru a chance.
Toru is human.
So, the characters. Obviously, we have the main trio. The archaeologist Jackie, his niece from Hong Kong, Jade, and Uncle, a chi-wielding fucking psychopath. Jackie is very much like his on-screen self, cautious and modest, while still being able to lay down the fucking law when need be. Jade is just a hardcore action junkie, always getting involved in some deep fucking shit just because she feels like it, the goddamn masochist, and seeing Jackie deal with that is great. Like, if I was her, I would happily be a loser, sit at fucking school and write some bullshit essays rather than face a fire-breathing demon lord, but fucking nope, you crazy fucking bastard. And Uncle, this walking talking mung bean with a bad attitude who seems as useless as a dirty sock, but time and time again whips out some fucking spells and kung fu to save the day. He's just a goddamn treasure, and the way he busts Jade and Jackie's balls is truly phenomenally done. But what's great is the depth put into the other characters, like Toru, who you think is just a big ball of bad shit for the first season, but then turns around and becomes Uncle's adopted son, Chi apprentice in the second. There was no reason to do that in a kids show. But they added that extra dimension to the character, and it adds a lot to the relationships throughout the show. Even the villains are interesting. It ain't just a cohesive bad guy unit. You've got infighting between the money-obsessed Valmont and the demon sorcerer Shendu, meaning they're always looking to double-cross the other while technically achieving the same goal of collecting the talismans. That's not even including the sarcastic Captain Black, who Jackie apparently knew from his drug dealing days, who runs Section 13, Viper, a sexy thief who has this whole will they, won't they thing going on with Jackie, and we all know Jackie's a player, of course he fucking will. Get in there, my son. And El Toro Fuerte, a bumbling Mexican wrestler who kinda helps the gang out, but like not really. He mostly just rocks up with some really basic Spanish and then fucks off home. But anyway, this host of characters are so memorable for a kids show, and the writing and voice acting do a great job of delivering on memorable interactions between the cast, cementing what was already a great show.
Hey, Jackie, what did you want to be when you were young?
When I was kid, I want to be a rich man, and then I want to be a hero, fireman, policeman. Sometime I want to be a president. All kinds of things I know in the real life I cannot be. So this is why now I really like to be a movie star. Why? Because I can do whatever I like to do in the movie, just by being myself.
That's about it for this week, guys. Thanks a lot for listening to me wank over the Jackie Chan Adventures for 7 minutes. But basically, we're going to do this for another 4 weeks. Next week, I'm looking at the Scooby-Doo show, a personal fucking favourite of mine. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff if you want to see more. And yeah, see you next time. You've been watching The Plaster Saints.